Hello and welcome to our channel. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Stephanie.
And together we clean homes for free.
As returning viewers will know, this is part 3 of a series. This is the final part, and we are doing the kitchen and the bedroom in this video. If you want to check out parts 1 and 2, part 1 is the bathroom, part 2 is the living room, and I will link those in the description. For most of the bedroom and for all of the kitchen, it is Danielle doing the cleaning. So she will talk a little bit about that. So Danielle, talk about that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Also, we're in a bit of a giggly mood today, I feel. Yeah.
Do you know what I think with most of the kitchen and the bedroom, it's a mainly rubbish collection. The kitchen actually wasn't that bad underneath all the rubbish.
Yeah, I felt like there wasn't actually even that much rubbish in the kitchen. Like, compared to some of the kitchens we have done, and considering the condition of the rest of this house, the kitchen really was nothing.
But as you guys know, sinks are not my forte. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
So...
well, cleaning them is.
Yeah, I like the cleaning, the emptying of the stale water when it's been left there a while, and yeah, it's not for me. So, as always, Steph came and saved the day.
I was a true hero.
She really wasn't this clean.
In this whole house, like all the bad jobs, no, that's not true. There is one really bad job coming up in the bedroom that Danielle does, and hats off to her. I did offer to help, but I'm so glad she didn't take me up on that offer.
I'm like, no, it's fine. I kept going in and out, and I was like, okay, I'll do this. I can do this.
Yeah. But yeah, so you see me emptying the sink, and then I spray it down just to make it smell better for Danielle, and then she goes in and cleans it.
And if you watch the previous videos, you'll know that this house was full of cardboard and boxes, and trying to break them up and flatten them down is time consuming, and this bit just... I think after doing the living room and stuff, when I got to this bit here, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm dealing with more boxes. It's really put me off buying deliveries.
Really?
I've not bought anything on Amazon since this house.
See, I always buy from Amazon, but I also have children that really, really love cardboard. So anytime that I have a delivery, they're like, can I open it? And can I get the box? And all of that
See, look
stuff.
at that. I didn't even look at this when you were doing it.
Well, I couldn't smell anything. I had the mask on. Like, I could smell, but I couldn't smell the sink. It wasn't that bad.
It's even looking at that. I'm not. I'm not even, I don't want to look at it. Tell me when it's done.
Okay, trigger warning, look away. It actually drained really quickly. I was unsure if it would, because I'm sure that I seen some drain cleaner somewhere. I did end up pouring a little bit of drain cleaner down here just in case.
To be honest, I think it made it smell better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the drain buster stuff that somebody bought us from our wish list.
Yeah, it's my favourite stuff as well. It smells so good.
And this stuff isn't normally like for kitchen sinks, but because it smells so nice, that was the only reason I sprayed that, was to help with the smell. Because Danielle goes in and cleans it properly afterwards.
Do you know, there was no bunker space in this kitchen, or worktop space in this kitchen. They didn't have a cupboard above it. So she had, like, I don't know if you'll see it in this bit, but she had one of those soda stream things. And because it was so tall, like, I had nowhere to go.
What is a soda stream?
So I think it's when it turns, like, your still water into sparkling.
Oh.
Or something like that. Xander, Steph's dog, is, like, standing on me, sitting on me, trying to give me a paw.
Yeah. If you hear any background noise, it's him. And also it might be my children as well. Yeah. There was that dead flies that you cleared off of there?
Yes, that was dead flies. A lot of dead flies.
Do we think they were just, like, flying into the window? Or
I have no idea how they accumulated. There was a fly. Do you know those tape things that you stick them to the ceiling, and it's yeah. There was one of them in the corner. But yeah, I don't know why they were all there. Maybe trying to escape.
Probably. Flies are really stupid in terms of, you know, they'll come in an open door, but they'll not leave through the open door.
I really like this tile and how shiny it got. You can't really see it that well on the camera, but how shiny it got once I cleaned it all and buffed it all up.
You also called through to me. They are salt and pepper shakers, are they not?
Oh, right, yeah, the wee dogs.
Yeah.
They're so... I was like, these are so cool. I always find something, like, cool and unique
in each
people's houses. Yeah.
And then, as always, you're wiping down every inch of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't like mirror appliances. They're so, like, I hate them.
Because every time you clean it, you have to buff it.
Yeah.
And if you don't buff it, it just doesn't look like you've cleaned it.
You like doing that, though?
Yeah, I do.
You like the buffing part?
Sandra, I don't know, are you trying to lie down or, like...
Sandra, he's so clingy today.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, see, there we go, buffing it up. My favourite part before you ask me?
I mean, I always forget that question until you mention it, so I probably wouldn't even have asked it. What is your favourite part?
I don't know.
Do you even have, you don't even have an answer?
No, I just wanted to get there first.
Okay, start with your least favourite. Get the worst out of the way. The cardboard.
Probably the cardboard, or like this whole house, the dead mice.
I thought you were just saying this.
No, not the whole house. The dead mice in this room.
Yeah, so for anybody that hasn't watched the other videos, when we do talk about the lady's story, she has several health conditions. I'm not going to go into it, like, go and check out the other videos, but also in the last video we talked about how we kept finding dead mice underneath the rubbish. So she has cats, and either they're bringing them in from outside or the mice are getting in and then getting killed. But something that we didn't mention in the last video, because we kind of wanted to try and save some stuff for this video, because it's hard to talk about one house across 3 videos.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was not just mice that we found. There were a lot of birds, and I think you struggled the most with the birds.
Yeah.
There's so many birds.
Yeah. It's dead animals, and the bigger they get, the harder it is to deal with.
There was like a full-on crow. Like, crows are huge. It was so big.
I was like, is that a crow? But do you know what? The first day when we were collecting the rubbish in the living room, I don't know if that was last week's video?
Yeah, that was last week.
So last week's video, when I kept coming across the mice, there was lots of bird feathers. And I'm like, there's going to be a dead bird somewhere. Like, there's going to be... I didn't quite think about the fact that there was going to be more than one. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I knew we were going to come across the birds.
Whereas I was more optimistic, and I was like, maybe it's from some sort of craft that she's doing.
Yeah, I'm like, no, these are bird feathers.
Yeah. So that was fun. But there wasn't really much in the kitchen. It was more... I think the bedroom was the worst. Yeah. That was definitely the worst one. What did you pour on there, by the way? I missed that. So washing up liquid. It was blue.
Yeah. I want to say that it was washing up liquid.
This is one of the easiest stove cleanings we've ever had to do.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, the kitchen was just, like, the cleaning part was really easy. There wasn't really any bit that was really dirty or needed a good scrub. Do you know what I mean? It was pretty easy, to be honest.
Do we think that's because the lady has just been ordering takeout food and not cooking? Or do we think
so, because even, like, the inside of the oven, like, nothing really needed a good clean. So it could be the fact that she does maybe just order takeout because of our, what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
Disabilities, is that the correct word
I
for
guess.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it
Situation,
her to maybe standing for too long and stuff like that. So, yeah, it could be that. As well in this kitchen, remember, I was like, where did the knives and forks go? There's no drawers.
Yeah, we couldn't find drawers, but you found one.
Yeah, so inside a cupboard, it was like, it was DIY'd. There was like a drawer DIY'd into one of the cupboards.
I thought that was pretty cool because it looked more seamless from the outside. So, for people who've already seen, like, we went to this house on 3 different days. It was the second day. It was just a couple of hours in the evening. That was when you tackled the majority of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was going somewhere with that, but I've lost my trail of thought.
Must have been a lie.
Oh, what was I going to say? Nope, it's gone. Yep, it's gone.
Yeah, so I tried to do most of the dishes in the evening. But it doesn't make any difference. You still end up with loads of dishes.
Yeah, because then when we did the living room on the 3rd day, we found a lot more dishes. Like, you went and did some dishes. Then while I was doing the rest of the bedroom, Oh, every time without fail, my phone goes off. And then I was doing the bedroom, and then you were doing more dishes, and then we went into the living room and we found a whole load more dishes, and by then you were done with dishes.
I was like, I'm not doing any more
We had no more time.
Yeah.
So we just put the remaining dishes in the sink. So the after photos of the kitchen, or actually the after photos before we put the dishes from the kitchen in it, from the living room in it, we always try and be transparent and be like, okay, so this is the final result before the actual final result. But yeah, the sink isn't that bad either, now that it's all drained away. I think this is quite a new kitchen. It doesn't feel like it's that old.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a new kitchen. It was nice to clean something that wasn't very challenging. Is that the right words? I mean, there wasn't. It was just an easy clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems contradictory to how you normally feel, because you normally like the cleaning part.
I know, but when I got to the cleaning part, that was after everything else.
That's true.
And to be honest, I was questioning your ideas and decisions for us to start doing this. the most I ever have on this clean. I'm like, God damn, Steph.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I like cleaning this kind of house because you get big results and you're making a real difference. See, the houses that it's just like they're needing a lot of clutter removed or organisation, they're probably my least favourite. Or like, obviously I'll help anybody, and sometimes we go and we just like clean for an older person because they've just not been able to properly clean in a while. Like, I don't they're my least favourite ones because for me it's like
not as satisfying.
Well, it's more like this just feels like cleaning a normal house.
Yeah.
Like, I could just be at home doing my own housework if that was the case. But yeah, I like the big challenges like this, and it's just the difference you make. That's my favourite thing.
Yeah. I think that's really the only reason I keep going. Is like knowing the impact and difference it make. I feel like
because
if I
can't do it without you, Danielle. That's why.
Yeah, that's also why. But I feel like, see, if it wasn't making a difference, or it wasn't like people were just like, oh, whatever, I'd be like, right, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this. They say that no good deed goes, what's it?
Unpunished.
Is that right?
That's the saying. Okay. I don't know how that relates to...
No, it's not what I was thinking it was going to be.
What did you think it was?
Like, there's no... Like, so even if you're doing a good deed, like, for someone else, you're still getting something out of it.
Wait, why is the saying no good... If I got that wrong, no good deed goes unpunished. Like, why would you be punished for doing a good deed? That can't be the saying. Is it? Also, I remembered my trail of thought.
What was it?
So, on the first day, well, on the second visit, you did most of this kitchen. And then on the third visit, you did the rest of the kitchen. But a lot of the footage was unusable.
All right, yeah.
That's what I was going to say about it. That's where I was going with that. So it was just to let you know, she does a lot more in that kitchen than what you see. It's I'm
just really bad with camera angles sometimes.
I mean, you're often better than me, but yeah, a lot of this you kind of
it was really
cut yourself
hard.
Off.
It was really hard in this kitchen as well, though. Like I'm saying, like the bunker space, worktop space, whatever you want to call it, with it being like a kitchen cupboard or cabinet, whatever you want to call it, right above it, it was hard to try and find somewhere to put the tripod for the camera. Yeah. So yeah, that made it really hard as well. And I think, do you know what, sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, do you know what, I can't be bothered filming anymore.
Yeah, because it is quicker to get it done without moving the camera.
Yeah. But yeah, I do more.
I felt like you were cursing me at this point because every time you were clearing something, I was bringing something else into the room.
I think I was pretty much done at this point as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, done with the kitchen, not like done energy wise.
That's to be seen. Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks guys. Oh, my youngest daughter is about to come through the door. We might have to pause this and move to my car.
And now we're on to the bedroom.
Yes. So this is you. Is this you? Yes. Is it?
I don't know.
Oh no. I was doing that while you were fixing the toilet seat.
All right, yeah.
So
the
this
toilet
is you.
seat. Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know we have very different body shapes.
I mean, these suits.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing the bathroom.
You've got those big gloves and it makes you look like a minion. Do you know when they've got the suits on? Why have I not noticed that before now?
Especially with the gas mask on as well. Sorry, the respirator. There was actually something I wanted to address, but 1 second. Can you guys keep it down, please? Because we're recording a voiceover. Thank you. Sorry to the viewers.
Okay.
Oh wait, have you seen? There's a YouTuber. She's like a southern mum, and she makes meals for her family. I stumbled across her. I don't know what she's called. I don't even think I subscribed. It was like 3 a.m. one day, and I was scrolling, and like she's like, dinner y'all, and they're all like, okay, in unison. It's so cute. I love it. I wish I could remember who she was.
Does she give you like the recipes and like?
I don't know. It was like 3 a.m. I was scrolling, right, okay. But probably.
Yeah, because I need that.
Yeah. What was I going to say before I told my kids to shut up? Oh yeah, there was something that I wanted to talk about, right? We're open to learning, okay? And when I was cleaning the bathroom, we always rave about Domestos Power Foam, okay? Now, what I didn't realise, okay, so I know that you're meant to leave a product on to let it work, and I do, I absolutely do. In that bathroom, the product was left on anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes, depending on which thing I was cleaning. What I didn't realise is that you actually are supposed to leave that particular product on for 30 minutes, okay, for it to actually sanitize. So we got quite a few comments about that, like, oh, the least that woman deserved was for you to sanitize the bathroom correctly, and I should have cut this out. You're just...
And why is it in slow motion too? Oh, it's because this is the bit where I'm going to take you and show you the...
Oh, yeah.
But you've done it in slow motion. Yeah, guys.
I did not mean to do that in slow motion. Oh, well, you can see this in slow motion.
I mean, yeah.
I think I maybe slowed it down a little bit because you moved the camera really fast when it was on. Anyway, I'll quickly finish my story. We're open to learning. We didn't realise the Domestos Power Foam needed to be on for 30 minutes. We know that for future. Thanks for telling us, but also please tell us in a nicer way, you know.
And also, trigger warning.
Yep, this is the bad bit that Danielle had to clean. I'm so sorry, it's in slow motion. I don't know what happened here.
The anticipation, the build-up.
Yeah, I can't even fix this because I already did that.
I was actually scared to like put my head into here because I was like, what is going to be in here? And when I did, it wasn't actually as bad as what I thought it was going to be. But the cats had obviously been using this as their litter tray.
It'll stop being so slow in a minute.
But... And all that you can kind of see in the corner there, once I move my phone out of the way, is cat poo. I was trying to think. I was trying to think because I was going to say, you know.
So this whole floor of this cupboard is covered in... It was just basically the whole thing was used as a litter box.
Yeah, so I had to take everything out and rip the carpet up and clean it all out, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, the carpet could not be saved. It was done for.
You know, see, when I started as well, like the top layer of everything was hard. But as soon as I'm trying to like shovel it up and remove it, underneath was still kind of soft, and then all the smells kind of ignited, and that's when I was having to like go in and out of.
So I think I cut a lot of it out, but that was you like going out and like ripping and.
Yeah, I was a lot because it just...
Yep, there you go.
Yep. So having to like compose myself, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, right, okay, I can do this. Back out.
So this was when I was calling through from the bathroom. Are you sure like, you don't need help?
See, I keep picking it up, keep leaving.
And then I think like, oh, no. you called me through to help you, like, you pass stuff to me and I put it down so you can get the carpet out.
Even watching it back, I'm like, that is not nice.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
So I wonder, because was the door open? Like, how were they getting in?
Yeah, the door was open, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm hoping, like, now it was all cleaned out and we put everything back, and I'm hoping that we're not going to continue to try and use that. Like, I did try and shut the doors open, but one of the doors doesn't sit on the not
The
the
runner?
railings, the runner. Yeah, it doesn't sit on the runner properly, so it could be easier for them to get back in. I mean, they're cats, so
Hopefully not.
yeah.
So we kind of mentioned in the video that we did with the living room that a lot of the belongings we boxed or bagged up, and we do actually, you know, we clear this cupboard, well, you clear this cupboard out, but then we put a lot of belongings in the cupboard as well as in front of this cupboard. So the cupboard itself is not actually usable as a wardrobe, which is what its intended purpose is, even now after we've been in, but everything's manageable and it's there ready to go through like one box or bag at a time. And a lot of this stuff, I think you said that you think she kind of moved in and never unpacked.
Yeah, it looked like it had been, like that was it packed up and then it was moved, and do you know what I mean? It was just, but a lot of it was in, it wasn't like it was categorised, it was just a lot of random stuff in boxes and bags, so...
I go to, so you've just seen her put a lot of stuff in there, right? And then I go to open that for some reason, and she's like,
No.
yeah, she's like, don't open that. And I was like, oh, it's okay, because I thought she was talking about the fact it wasn't on the runner. And I'm like, oh no, it's fine, it's just this bit. And she's like, no, don't open that.
Don't open the cupboard.
But don't worry, it's not going to all fall onto the woman when she does eventually open it. I think you just didn't want me to see what you'd done.
Yeah. I'm like, it's going to look overwhelming.
Oh, I left this bit in. So we've gone out for lunch, I think, at this point, and the cats come and explore. And he goes back, he comes in, looks around, and then he goes and gets his little friend,
Like, come here.
or
Come
his
see what's
sister,
happening.
and then comes back again. Actually, I think they're both girls.
I forgot their names.
Well, I don't think we should say their names.
All right, yeah, okay.
I'll tell you after. Look, and then they both come and they explore. But also there is a dead bird under the bed still, because I find that when I come back.
Yeah, she was like, have you done under the bed? I was like, oh, no. And I kind of got my hands and knees and like scared to look under the bed because I was like, I don't know what's going to be under here. And I was like, do you know what's fine? There's just a bird.
Actually, you thought it was a mouse. You were like, that's a very big mouse. And I was like, it's not a rat, is it?
Yeah.
But then when I actually got it out, it was a bird, and that's why it looks so big. So yeah, so we'd just gone for lunch, I think. And that's why we've not got like our suits and stuff on. This was so satisfying, by the way, to hoover. This was why our hoover filled up so quick. Hoovering this carpet.
Bags.
Did you order them?
No.
Our viewers are going to be like, what are you doing? Did you not see how many comments people said this is your reminder to buy the hoover bags?
I've had the flu for the past week.
You were always ill. You should know how to like work through it.
Not this though. Like, yeah. Do you know what? I'm glad I'm always like somewhat ill, but I'm never going to be like, oh, I'm not well, because no, I'm in full bill of health every time I say I'm unwell. Okay, because the last week I've had, that's ill.
And she's been really quiet. Like, I've not heard much from her. And she says, I was considering messaging you to come and help with the kids. I was like, you should. Why did you not message me to come and help you?
So was dying.
I was like, just put me. She was like, oh, I didn't want to think about who to call. I'm like, you don't need to think who. Just message me. I'll come. And then she's like, well, next time I'll just message you saying I'm dying. I'm like, I'm going to need a bit more context in case you've been drinking the night before, because I've no sympathy for that.
I was actually, I think on day 2, I was close to being like, me and my son should maybe go to hospital, because our temperatures were spiking so high and I just couldn't bring them down. Even with him with like paracetamol and stuff, I couldn't bring our temperatures down. But well, I never went, and the next day it kind of got a wee bit better, but it was touch and go. It was really touch and go. You could have lost me.
And I would have been none the wiser. I would have been messaging you like, Danielle, we need to do a voiceover. Where are you at? So this is the thing, like, you and my other friend Stevie, you guys are there for me whenever I need you, but whenever you guys struggle, it's like I hear about it a week later, like, yeah, I nearly died.
We've got that like independent streak though, like we struggle to ask for help.
But
I think, do you know, that's one of my biggest flaws.
So do I, but you guys don't give me a choice. You're just like, you're there and you're like, we're here and we're helping. Yeah. So I'm not good at doing that. Yeah, okay. Maybe I need to be a bit more like, I'm here and I'm helping you. But then also I sometimes think, maybe you're sicking with the sight of me because we spend a lot of time together.
She messaged me, it was like a meme on Facebook, and it was like, I feel bad for my friend. She's probably not had a good laugh since the last time she's seen me. And that message back, I was like, by the way, I actually feel like I haven't.
And then I felt really bad. It was meant to be a joke. Oh, well, you're laughing now.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's why I'm so happy. I'm like, yeah, my friend, and I feel well.
Okay, we are actually, I think, nearing the end. A quick note about this mattress, okay? So we asked her if she had a duvet because we were going to buy one, because obviously we have the duvet covers and things and the sheets that you guys have bought for us. And she said she did have one in the cupboard. So when we came back and we had bought like the bin and the brush and all of that stuff, we didn't have a duvet with us because we thought she had one. And then when I went in the cupboard to get it, it's actually a mattress topper. So you'll see clean sheets on the bed. I've not put sheets directly on top of that mattress. She does need a new mattress. But there's a mattress topper, then the sheets. So at least she will be able to sleep in the bed. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment for the algorithm. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.